Hi family, it's still me, Funayo Kekofodun. Welcome back to my channel. In the past episode, I'm still talking, giving you stories, details about all that happened during Ikem's pregnancy, delivery, and after delivery. So in this episode, I'm going to continue. I want to be cutting it short so that I'll bring you to our recent journey where we are on presently. That's why I'm going back like this so that you understand everything that happened with Ikem and how he ended up being diagnosed with cerebral palsy. So in this episode, I'm going to continue with my story. If this is your first time on this channel, welcome. Enjoy your stay here and do well to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button so that you get to be the first to be notified whenever we post any video here. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Okay, so in the last episode I stopped at when we went to Yaba for the EEG scan. Okay, so when we got there on that Wednesday, it was either on Wednesday or on Thursday, I can't remember, but I know it's between these 2 days. Okay, so when we got there, we went very early because the man told us to come as early as 6 o'clock because we were not on appointment that day because people were already on. People that had that day as the appointment will be early, maybe at around 8, 9. So he told us to come earlier so that he will finish with us, hopefully, before the first person comes. So we went there very early, thank God, and we now wanted to start with the scan. The scan is not an easy one because they have to clip so many wires, plenty wires, electrodes on the head to be able to get to the brain. So, and that child needs to be still for about some minutes for them to do that. Ikem does not stay one place now, someone that was always crying. So immediately they told us the procedure. Hey, I lost hope immediately because I knew my child wouldn't be able to stay one place for that amount of time, length of time, without even crying. I didn't know what to do. So as we entered there with my husband, we tried everything possible. He came, wouldn't stay one place. He was just crying. At a point, the man was even tired. He didn't know what to do again. And people that were on appointment, they were already outside waiting. How? Jesus. I didn't know what to do again. The man was not like, we'll come and be going now because people outside were already shouting that we are not on appointment or that why are we still waiting time. So the man was not like, the man wasn't even pitying us. He tried, but there was nothing he could do. And they don't sedate for that scan. And that was one of the reasons Lutz will send you to them because they said they want to get the accurate result. So we didn't know what to do again. So we wanted to go. It was at that point, that was the first time. It was not as if I've not been seeing God in action, but that was the first time I saw God in action. When my nan spoke to me that since this thing is impossible, that these people can't do it, why don't I talk to God, the impossibility specialist, to come and make this thing possible? As that voice spoke to me, immediately I started praying in my mind. I started praying and I was, God, please show me that you are still there. Help us to do this test. Help to make this boy calm. Because if we live here, it will be very difficult to do this thing. And it was by God's grace and people's help and empathy that made us to be here. So that we need to do this test. I was not like, God, come and prove that you are God. There's what, I started quoting all the scriptures I know and all that. I even started talking to my son, and I was like, Ikem, I love you. Your father and your mother, that we love you. We are doing all the best for you, that you should please be calm, so that we will do this test, so that we know what is wrong with you, so that we can know where to help you. I was talking to him, I was praying. That was what I was just praying, I was just talking to Ikem. I was even saying it out, saying it in my mind, just saying it. All of a sudden, Ikem now slept. That was how Ikem slept. How? You see, this God is a marvelous God. Ikem now slept too. The man was even surprised. Everybody was surprised. It was just the man, myself, and my husband in there. So the man now did the scan. It took some minutes. Immediately, he was about to finish the the scan. Ikem woke up. Hell, I was not like, God, is this you? Is this how God works? How, God? Thank you, Jesus. I was very happy. My husband was happy, the man was happy too. So we now concluded with the test, the scan. We now went home. He now told us that we are collecting the result next week. So my husband now, when we went home, my husband kept on calling him. Was at the hospital. They told us that anytime we get the results, doctor said we shouldn't wait for the next appointment because of the crying. Ike was crying, so that anytime we get hold of the results, we should come the next day and see him, the consultant, Professor Olesi. He told us where to come and meet her at the children section anytime we get the result. Okay, so my husband kept on calling the man. So because of the man was already seeing the situation on ground, so the result didn't take up to the 10 days. I think it came out on the 7th day or so. You can imagine, Ikem was still crying, and he was not placed on he wasn't placed on any drug till that time. Okay, so we now got the result. We went to the hospital and saw the doctor. He now said, and the funny thing is that all the scans that I've been doing, everything came out normal. Even this EEG scan came out normal. All the scans, X-rays that we did, every other place, even the loot, all of them came out. I have all of them in my file. Everything came out now. I wasn't like, EEG is still normal. Doctor, like, still normal. So why is this boy still crying like this? I said, maybe that the crying is crying, maybe he's having seizures inside that they are not seeing. I was like, which one is seizures inside the cave that you are not seeing? And the scan is seeing normal. What are we now going to do? Doctor now placed him on epilim syrup. He said he was going to take this drug for 3 years. After 3 years, they will now start reducing it small until he won't take it again. That the drug is to prevent seizures. I was like, he's not having seizures apart from the one he had after I had him that went to. He has never had any seizures again. Then why is he now crying now? My concern is even the crying issue, not even telling me epilim is to prevent seizures, and gave us another supplement, vitamin B6 supplement. That was the only 2 drugs they gave us. So nothing to stop the cry. He said that you will stop the cry gradually. That nothing. That was when I knew that that you see, this condition is between me and my God, because as it stands, I've gone to the highest loot. Where else will I even go again? That was how we know. And they didn't tell us that it is cerebral palsy, because they said he was just April, May, June, July, August. It was just 4 months, so they can't say that this is what is wrong with him, even though he has not gained neck control at that 4th month, which a typical child is supposed to have gained neck control by then. So and I said that, because I also read it on Google, that before you say that a child has this disability or this or that child must be up to 2 years before they will now say this child, they will now diagnose the child with CP, this one and that one. So even before they even tell me anything, they also have already Googled me. Since then, because of that Ikem condition, I'm always up to date on anything about. I'm always I'm always on the internet. I'm up to date. I'm current. So I wasn't surprised when he didn't mention cerebral palsy. But me, like I told you, I was still battling in between accepting that he has cerebral palsy and not accepting it because of the situation at hand, what cerebral palsy means. So after prescribing the 2 drugs for us, she now sent us to occupational therapy. Now said that we'll go and meet occupational therapy people, that we should start therapy for him, that it will help him to do all those things, that what they now wrote in his card that is wrong with him, they said is global developmental delay. They didn't say, it didn't name it cerebral palsy, just say that he has delay, developmental milestone, global developmental delay. So that was how they now sent us to occupational therapy people. When I went to occupational therapy, they told me, thank God. They were not like, even when I went to Dr. Head, that looked that day. It's at least to an extent, they were the ones that told me, they didn't tell me it was cerebral palsy, but they were like, how am I? How did that? I'm very courageous. How come I insisted? I'm still insisting that something is wrong with myself. I told doctor, yes, so I'm not a doctor. It's my first child, but number 1, my instincts. Number 2, I'm a mother too, and I'm learning. For crying out loud, I went to school now. I'm a microbiologist. If you don't, in case you don't know, I studied microbiology at Nnamdi Azikiwe University. So at least I'm in the medical line. I know 1 or 2 things. So I know that something is wrong. So the doctor really she was happy. She applauded my boldness and all that. So when we went to occupational therapy people, that assessed him, that he started very early, that before 1 year, 2 years, that everything will be fine, that he will achieve many milestones. They encouraged me. I was very happy. I was like, thank God, because at least while I was insisting on knowing exactly what is wrong with him, so that because I've read, because of the things I've seen on the internet, I've researched on, that these things, that cerebral palsy does not have cure. But if you start early with the therapies, it will help manage or help the child to achieve some developmental milestones earlier, and also to make the child live kind of an independent life to an extent. So that was why I was insisting on them telling me the exact thing that was wrong with my son, so that I will know the intervention, and early intervention matters a lot. So thank God when they now sent us to occupational therapy, they were now like, they were really happy that I stood my ground. They were like, very soon, this one, that one, told us the amount to pay, directed us on where to locate their therapy center and all that, still inside the same hospital. Okay, so we now paid, we now did everything. Okay, they now said they will come on Monday for us to assess, document everything, give us the date to start. This was ending of August. So we now took the drug, went on the day to register, they assessed him and everything. So we now started therapy, proper occupational therapy, the 1st of September. So Ikem was 4 months plus when we now started therapy, my dear. So that was how the journey of therapy started, though. Since when my child was 4 months plus till now, Ikem is 3 months plus, I've been going to Lutz every week. His appointments, his therapy, and all that. So, and the neck control since then till today, Ikem has not even get neck control. This is to tell you that mothers, if you're a special needs child, a parent listening to me, especially for cerebral palsy children's parents, please, therapy is not magic. You just have to be patient with it. What I know that Ikem has not gained neck control. He has not started sitting, but I know that we are not where we used to do before. So, and I know that this therapy is just like some people when they do, because I know some people that I started with, I no longer see them when we go there. Or even because if I'm pregnant, I'm on break, my sister will continue. She has been so supportive in this journey. She will continue. Then when I'm done with breastfeeding, like exclusive, she will stop. I will resume again. That's how I've been doing it. Okay, so some people that I started with, some of them are no longer coming because they will be complaining that they've not seen any progress and all that. So it is not magic. It's just what you have to be patient with, and consistency also matters. You don't rely on only the ones that are doing at the hospital. Like the ones before, we used to go 2 times every week, and people are plenty. After COVID and all that, they now reduce it to once a week. People are plenty, and the workers are not increasing. This country is not helping parents with special needs children. In fact, I don't even know whether they know that we exist, because they will increase the money that we are paying, but they will not even increase the workers' salary, and they are not increasing the number of therapists that are attending to us. Why they keep on sending plenty children every day? And that is why I'm even more concerned about preventive measures of this cerebral palsy, because each day you come there, you see new people. Just to tell you that these things are happening every day, and this thing breaks my heart. Please, in fact, before I continue with this video, if you are pregnant, or if you are not even yet married, you are yet to get married, or you know anyone that is pregnant or will get pregnant, please and please, I don't want anyone to find themselves in this condition, this situation, because it is not an easy one. It is not for the lily-livered and faint-hearted. Please, if you are pregnant, if you are going to be pregnant, or know anyone, please take proper care of yourself when you're pregnant. Take all your drugs, your routine drugs. Keep to all your appointments. Follow only the advice of your doctors. Will you follow? Stop following people's advice. They will tell you, if they tell you yes, you say no. It's this one. If they tell you take this one, you say no. They tell you to take this one. Please, please. So you will not find yourself. Thank God, my son's own was not anything I did. It was just from the mismanagement, negligence, and carelessness of the hospital and their practitioners where I gave them to him. So because a lot of them, sometimes jaundice causes it, I will still make video on all these things, but let me just say it now, because this jaundice, I keep on seeing new people every day. I don't know what is happening. No, please, just help and share this video, this link, or comment, tag people that you know. Please, I am not interested. Why I even started sharing my stories, not as if I cannot keep it to myself, because other people have been hiding their business. You won't, if I don't tell you, or if I take pictures of Ikem'S, there's the one who position him. If I don't tell you that he has cerebral palsy, you will not know. But I came up with my story just to encourage people that have this type of children that are going through a lot, and also to prevent others from seeing themselves in this present condition. Okay, so back to what I was saying before. So that was how he has been doing therapy since then to date. So it was after his first birthday, it was after his second birthday that doctor now diagnosed him with cerebral palsy. They even, when they were sending us to one test, that was the 9 wrote on the card that is cerebral palsy. Me, I've already known. One good thing about me knowing earlier is that it has already helped me not to fall prey to all the people that are there to waiting for you, because you are vulnerable at this stage. You are looking for help. Stop looking for magic and miracles everywhere, because they will just take the money, the little you have, the one that you're supposed to use to help your baby. Stop seeking for miracles. rather seek for medical attentions. If miracles want to happen, it will happen. You don't have to drag the miracle to yourself. It is the Lord that will do miracles. Just seek for medical attention for your child, because the first step to finding solution to, or to handling your challenges or anything, that even if you're not a special need parent, the first step to your healing journey or to your finding solution is, first of all, acceptance. You have to accept the situation on ground. Accept that this is what you are into, that this is what you are going through. Like, if you don't accept that your child have a cerebral palsy, if you don't first accept the condition and accept your child for the condition, for whom he is or she is, you won't move further. You won't even go anywhere on this journey. So that was how he was now there at 2 years, after his 2-year birthday. I answered that, now wrote on his card that this is what they're managing him for, cerebral palsy, and his own is on the high side, spastic quadriplegia, because he has not, it affected almost all parts of his body. He's not doing anything. He's not using his hands. He's not, has not gained neck control. He's not sitting, standing, walking, and all that. Even his feeding is problem. Okay, so that is how we found ourselves on this journey that we are currently on now. So it was during his second birthday that I decided to come out. It was on Facebook that I started this first, to come out and share my story with him as a way of creating awareness about cerebral palsy and talking about the preventive measures, advocacy, inclusion, and all that. And since then, thank God for grace. Thank God for you people, my Facebook family. They've been so supportive, and they've been showing Ikem so much love. In fact, Ikem is a Facebook celebrity. Nobody even knows me again. This month now is Ikem, this one, that one. So they've been so much so much supportive, and I appreciate them. Our Facebook family so much. So from there, we moved to opening this YouTube channel to take our ministry a little bit further. This channel was birthed on Ikem's 3rd birthday, and recently we have also opened a Facebook page. Life with all of them are social handles, and thank God we have been using the same name, Life with My Cerebral Palsy, where of course I'm running all the social media channel. I'm running all of them with Ikem, so it's our page, Ikem's page and my page. Okay, so thank you so much. If this is your first time here, please, you are welcome. Please do well to subscribe. And on this channel, like I said in my introductory video, I'm not going to be talking about cerebral palsy only. Please, we'll be talking about parenting, marriage, and parenting, marriage, family, and about cerebral palsy. So a special need, not only cerebral palsy. So four areas. So you will find this channel interesting. Please do well to subscribe, share our videos, tag people, especially special needs parents or special needs individual, anyone that will find this page as a means of motivational tool, inspiring tool, and all that. So thank you so much. See you in our next